Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Everyday Woman series. My name is Angel Charmaine. I'm going to be your host for the next 30 days. I am so excited. I'm actually ecstatic about the 30 women who are going to share right here in this space for the next 30 days. For those of you who are not familiar with who I am and what this platform is about, this is Speak Up Sis. And Speak Up Sis is all about creating spaces for people to acknowledge, own, embrace the truth of their lives, and then give voice to that truth in their own unique way. And so, what Speak Up Sis LLC does is create spaces for people, especially women, to do just that, to open up their mouths and share their stories to inspire yours. In March, we decided to have the very first Everyday Woman series. We started it for Women's History Month, and the theme was Refuse to be Silent. And there were 31 women who showed up in the month of March and shared 15 minutes worth of a testimony where they told the world why they refused to be silent. So I decided it was so amazing and it was so powerful, and I got so much good feedback from it that I decided we would do the Everyday Woman series regularly. Yes, y'all. So the Everyday Woman series will happen every March, June, September, and December. That's right. You're going to get the Everyday Woman series 4 times a year. So the very next one will take place in December. So as you watch these amazing women share their lessons, lived, laughed, and learned, I want you to consider possibly being one of the 31 women who will speak in the month of December. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on into this. I want to thank tonight's sponsor. Our day one sponsor is Elisabeth Speaks, as well as VOS International. So let's hear from them.
What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Takara Nicole, aka the Identity Architect and the proud founder of Voss Consulting and Publishing International. And I have with me,
I am Elisabeth Speaks, proud founder of Elisabeth Speaks LLC, and I am an author, blogger, and content creator. How's everybody doing?
boom, and together we have your consulting and publishing needs. I birth businesses, books, and brands. As a published author and coach, I firsthand can get your story heard.
And because I've mastered the ABCs, I am ready to help you get your content together, find your voice, speak your truth, and embrace your state of being.
And with that being said, you know what to do. Hit us up at info@vosint.com. That's info@vosint.com. So you can be serviced by Takara Nicole and yours truly,
Elisabeth Speaks, at info@elisabethspeaks.com. And that's Elisabeth, ELISABETH.
All right. Thank you so much to our day one sponsor, Elisabeth Speaks, as well as VOS International. Please, you all, patronize their business. If you're trying to write a book, if you need any of the services you just heard about, please make sure you contact them. Their information is scrolling at the bottom, and it will scroll throughout the duration of this program tonight. Okay. And before we bring Elisabeth up to speak today, because she's our very first woman of the month, she's going to kick us off right. I already know it. I want to announce a major thing that is happening with the Speak Up Sis community. Speak Up Sis now has its very own exclusive women's only membership community. And the name of our community is Chrysalis. We are the Chrysalis community. And after this talk tonight, you all will have an opportunity to become members of the Speak Up Sis Chrysalis community. And I'll be giving you more information about Chrysalis as the days move along. So let's go ahead and get into the reason we showed up here tonight. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing?
Hello, beautiful sister. How are you? Because I am ready and excited.
I am too excited. I was so happy when you chose day one. I was like, okay, I know we are going to get this party started right. So I'm just going to move on out of the way and I'm going to give you the floor. Are you ready?
Woo! I hope they ready because I'm ready.
All right. Well, the floor is yours, sis.
Hey, everybody. Tonight is the night. I am honored to kick off this Everyday Woman series. I know that it is going to be phenomenal. We are going to talk about living, laughing, and learning. And there's going to be a lot of laughter, hopefully, through all of this. I'm just going to jump right in with my topic. I knew better, but I did it anyway. Um, I don't know you all, so I'm not going to speak for you all and say I know that you probably have been there and done that too. But I'm just going to talk about me. I knew better, but I did it anyway. And unfortunately, I have way too many instances and examples to pick just one because not only was I that chick, I am that chick. I still am a little bit that chick. So the lessons may not always have been learned completely, but I did get something out of it. If nothing else, it was some revelation into myself. And I did all the things. I met all the people, all the places, all the wrong things at the wrong time. I said yes when I knew I should have said no. And there were times when I said no, and I absolutely know that I should have said yes. I went places, I chased people, I chased things, I did it. I was the coyote in the Road Runner cartoon. I was the coyote, so it wasn't red flags that was hitting me in the head. It was that anvil that was falling out the sky on the coyote and hitting him on the head, and he would go flat, and you would think that it would stop him from chasing the road runner, but it didn't. He just get up and come up with another plan and another device and another scheme to figure out how to get to the road runner. We don't even know why he wanted the road runner. I guess he wanted to eat him. I'm not quite sure, but I know it was always about the chase. It was always about the chase. And that's what it was for me. It was the chase. I knew better. I knew I should have said no. I knew I shouldn't have gone, but it was the chase. It was the fulfillment of the void. It was trying to find the who, the why, the what, the how. It was something inside of me that said I needed to be at that place. I needed to be with that person. I needed to be amongst this crowd. It was something. Even though I knew better, I knew I had no business being there. I knew I had no business taking that second drink and then having to do that God prayer all the way home. I was places where I was saying, Lord, please don't let me get caught here at this moment, at this time. But I went anyway. I went with the prayer in my mouth and in my head, saying it to the Lord. Please don't let this happen to me while I'm going here. Please don't let this befall me while I'm doing this. Please don't let nothing happen to me while I'm with him, while I'm over there, while I'm under this siege, or whatever it was that I was putting myself under, because it was my siege. I did it. I put myself there, not once, not twice, multiple times, multiple times. I continuously put myself in a situation when I knew better and I did it anyway. So let's talk about the lessons because there was tons of laughter after the fact, after it was over, after I got home safely, after I didn't get caught. after I didn't crash my car, after I didn't get arrested, or whatever the issue was, after all of that, there was laughter. Absolutely. I lived the moment. I laughed at it. But my lessons always come later. They always come during a still quiet time of my life when I'm looking back, and things are starting to all fall into place. And I actually have time to sit back and consider, why was I that person? Why did I continuously put myself into situations when I knew I had no business being in? Why did I have to be the popular person? Why did all the guys have to want me? Why did I have to date every man that walked up on me? Why did I always accept the invitations from people? And I knew meant me no good. I knew that in the beginning. Why did I keep doing it? So again, it goes back to the void. It goes back to the root. Anytime that we're engaging in intentional behaviors, we have to go back and look at the root cause of it all. What was it? What was it in my psyche that said I had to be the chosen one? What was it in my mind that said I have to be the person that everyone calls? What is it about me that has to be that one whose name is always spoken of in a room? What is it? What's the void that I'm trying to fill? What is it that I'm trying to get to exist? Or what is it that I'm trying to stop from existing in my psyche or in my mind? What is going on inside of C. Elisabeth? Guess what? I don't know. And I know a lot of people come to these things and they're like, oh, I had this whole big analogy and the light bulbs came out and the over my head and the sky opened up and rainbows started coming. And I knew it. I knew what it was. I can take it back to that one day when I was 6 years old, but I can't. I don't have that experience. And if I do have that experience, it is somewhere locked away in my psyche and I can't figure it out. But what I can do is acknowledge it. What I can do is be intentional and purposeful about stopping the behavior when I see it coming up. What I can do is be honest with myself as well as those people that I am in relationship with. I have to be honest. I cannot hide that I have this little thing in the back of my head or in the front of my lobe or wherever it is or deep in my heart that says that I have to be the one. I have to be the encourager. I have to be the supporter. I have to be the helper. I have to be the builder. I have to be the helpmate. I have to be that person that somebody has to see. I have to be. No, I don't have time to rest. No, I don't have time to sleep. No, I don't have time to do the things that I need to do for myself because I have to be this person for someone else. Is it an only child syndrome thing? Possibly. I don't know. Is it something that I saw on TV? Is it someone else that I'm mirroring and I don't remember? I don't know. But at this point, it's more important for me that I am acknowledging the behaviors so that I can stop it when it starts approaching. When that thing, whatever that thing is, starts creeping up on me, I have to be able to stand strong in my own purpose and my own principle and say, no, thing, stop. I'm not going back there. No, I'm not doing it ever again. And I have to find the strength. I have to find the courage. I have to find the willingness, the motivation in order to not allow that thing to continuously take over my life so I can stop saying that I knew better. I can stop beating myself up. I can stop putting myself on punishment because I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do, because instead I was doing the things that I wasn't supposed to do. I can stop doing all of these negative things to myself. which is adding to this other issue of always wanting to be recognized, of always wanting to be the perfect person, of always wanting to be that girl, that chick, that everybody that's somebody that everyone can depend on and rely on, to the point where I can't even depend and rely on myself to do the things that I need to take care of myself. I have to do better. I have to know better and do better. Because again, I knew better, but I did those things anyway. And I hurt myself so badly. I I crushed my self-esteem. I hurt my heart. I sat in unforgiveness. I put myself in isolation. I just read a post the other day that I wrote where I begged God. I used to tell God to just let people leave me alone. God, if the people would leave me alone, then I would be okay. And he did that. He ended up putting me in a place of isolation where it was nobody there but me. And I had to figure it out on my own. And I had to be there for me. He did exactly what I asked him to do. And during that quiet time when I had to deal with me, myself, and I, is when I really started thinking about my behaviors and the behaviors that got me to the place where I was. It is so easy for us to blame other people when we do things. It's so easy for us to point fingers. It's so easy to give the devil credit for stuff that he didn't even have nothing to do with. He wasn't even looking at us. It's so easy to do those things. But when are we going to take the time and point back at ourselves, have that whole man in the mirror moment, and say, okay, this one was on me. It was all me, because I knew better, but I did it anyway. I know better. I've been taught better. I've been raised better. I've learned better. I've read. I know the things that I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm a knowledgeable, intelligent woman. I'm a whole adult. I figured out how to make it to 55 years. I know better. I have to then start having the conversations with myself about, if I know better, then why do I keep doing it? Why am I still a procrastinator? Why do I still wait to the last minute? Why don't I like conflict? Why can't I just say what I want to say and to people and not worry about how they feel? Why can't I do it? Why can't I address when someone has hurt my feelings? Why can't I tell people that I'm angry? Why can't I get all of these things out? Because again, knowing better is not always about a negative behavior. It's just about the things that we should know that we should be doing. And I should be at a point where I should be okay with saying, hey, I don't like how this went. Hey, I don't appreciate how you spoke to me. Hey, I really don't like that you did that. No, hey, no, I'm not really interested in doing that. I don't want to do it. Without fearing that someone is going to turn their back on me and leave me. But understanding that if they do leave me, that means that they're supposed to be gone. Understanding that also that someone disagreeing with me doesn't mean that they dislike me. It just means they disagree with me. And disagreement is okay as well. I don't have to fall out about that. I don't have to be sad. I don't have to be up at night trying to figure out what I did wrong. What did I say wrong? How did I do something wrong? No. I know better. I know better. I know how relationships work. I know what good, positive, healthy relationships look like. And I know that is what I want. So I have to be intentional and make sure that I am doing those things to make sure that all of my relationships are healthy, including the relationship that I have with myself. So my struggle is still, I knew better, but I did it anyway. But today I can say I know better. I will try to do better. I'm intentional about doing better. And I know that because of that, I can make better decisions anyway.
Hold up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sister.
Because listen, I'm sitting on the other side, typing and talking. You just said three mouthfuls. Three mouthfuls. I was sitting here like, I totally get this. I totally get this. I didn't know where you were going with your topic, but let me tell you, it landed dead smack in my lap, sis. And I appreciate you. It's the transparency and the honesty for me. It's the transparency and the honesty, right? Just to be able to get here and to say, I know better, I should do better, but the truth is, I'm still not doing what I know. To say that at our age, that's some serious honesty, and not only honesty but vulnerability, to let people know that at our age we still battle with those types of things. So I say thank you for starting us out tonight. You did an amazing job. How do you feel about it?
I feel great. I feel great. I enjoy your space. You always make me feel comfortable. And I think you make me talk, Angel. I think you make me talk.
Hey, you cannot start a whole business called See Elisabeth Speaks and then and then be quiet. You cannot. So I just want to again thank you for saying yes to the Lord, to say yes to being a part of the Everyday Woman series. I didn't have to pull you by the ankles to come in here or anything. You were just like, yes, Angel, I want to be a part of that. And I bless God for you. I bless God for your voice. And I'm with you. I am going to be intentional about doing better because I know better. That's that. All right. So, would you like to leave the people with anything before we end for the night?
You know what? Just live on purpose. Live in honesty, live in truth, and your honesty and your truth.
Mm-hmm.
That is my thing. We do better when we know. Not necessarily when we know better, but we do better when we ready.
Yeah. And when we are our authentic selves.
Yep.
Right. So, with that, everyone, I want to say thank you all for joining us tonight. I do want to remind you all of the Chrysalis community. It is the brand spanking new Speak Up Sis community. I will be giving you all more information about Chrysalis in the coming days. It is a women's only exclusive membership community. It's a life and wellness community. There will be lots of knowledge, resources, and support on the inside of Chrysalis. Every single day, I'll be sharing more information about the community. And at the end of this broadcast, you all will be able to go to speakupsis.com and you'll be able to join the Chrysalis community. And I'm also going to let you all know that during this particular month, during the month of September, during all 30 of these days, for those of you who choose to become a part of Chrysalis, you'll be able to join for just $1 a month. That's right, $1 a month, a one-time payment of $12 for the entire year. So you really don't even have anything to lose. $1 a month for the month of September for you to join the Chrysalis community. All right. And I'll be giving you more information again throughout the month, you'll get more and more information about the community. So thank you so much to our sponsors tonight. And we're going to leave with our VOS International sponsors before we leave. You all have a beautiful night.
What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Takara Nicole, aka the Identity Architect and the proud founder of Voss Consulting and Publishing International. And I have with me,
I am C. Elisabeth Speaks, proud founder of C. Elisabeth Speaks LLC, and I am an author, blogger, and content creator. How's everybody doing?
boom, and together we have your consulting and publishing needs. I birth businesses, books, and brands. As a published author and coach, I firsthand can get your story heard.
And because I've mastered the ABCs, I am ready to help you get your content together, find your voice, speak your truth, and embrace your state of being.
And with that being said, you know what to do. Hit us up at info@vosint.com. That's info@vosint.com. So you can be serviced by Takara Nicole and yours truly,
C. Elisabeth Speaks, at info@celizabethspeaks.com. And that's Elisabeth, Elisabeth.